Big baby news!
Both Jessica Alba and Mindy Kaling are pregnant, and we've got all the details.
Scott and I go back and forth, and we're like funny bickering. It's so funny.
Bella Thorne's got new music and is responding to rumors about her and Scott Disick.
Are they launching a reality show?
I gotta side with my daughter. Come on, if she says she's mean, then
she's mean. Yeah. Real Housewife Lydia McLaughlin and her mom Judy are dishing on last night's big fight with Shannon Bedore.
I'm here for a proposal at the end, and Peter's still hesitating.
And we're breaking down all the drama from last night's Bachelorette hometown visits.
Plus, we're live with the hilarious women behind #IMomSoHard.
Yeah, find out why their videos have been viewed over 100 million times.
What's with these cutouts? Isn't the whole idea to keep everything in? So, like, it looks like you're, like, pressing something against a tennis racket.
I hate everything about this.
Happy Tuesday, Facebook Live and People.com. We've got a very jam-packed day for you, including we are seeing the hilarious moms behind the #IMomSoHard videos. Kristen Hensley and Jen Smedley, they're here live with us. How are you ladies doing today?
We're good.
And I know you guys sometimes have wine in your videos, so we are cheersing to this Tuesday. Hey. Cheers. I mean, it's Tuesday morning. You can drink some.
8:30 a.m. is not too early for wine.
Exactly. And Kristen and Jen are currently doing live shows across the country, driving in a bus with their 4 kids and their husbands. I'm exhausted just saying that. Are you guys still functioning?
No, let me take another drink.
Yeah, now that you say
We'll
that.
be talking to them about that and so much more very soon. But in honor of IMomSoHard being here today, we want to know what's been your funniest mom moment. Maybe you're a mom or a story about your mom. Let us know in the comment section below. We will get to your answers soon. But first, Jeremy's got what you need to know and what's trending today.
Yeah, I'm just over here missing the party. My gosh, wow, I can't wait to join you guys very soon. But guys, first, let's start off with this. Mindy Kaling is going to be a mom. Sources have confirmed the news to People, and an insider told E! News that the pregnancy was a, quote, unexpected surprise. The 38-year-old star and creator of the Mindy Project has been candid about motherhood in the past, writing in her 2015 book, Why Not Me, that she worried about things like, quote, I will never have a husband and all my female acquaintances will. And what if my kids are really young when I die because I waited too long to have them? And Kaling told Yahoo Style that same year, quote, I'm not cavalier about who I would have a kid with. But the thing I ask every parent that I really admire, the one comment they all have, is that they wish they had kids earlier. Well, congratulations to Mindy Kaling. Well, last night was the season premiere of Teen Mom 2, and we've got some of the moments Teen Mom fans can't stop talking about. Take a look.
When I first found out, I was more of like, well, we don't really know each other. Maybe it's best if we do get an abortion. But you were very supportive, and you said, you know, our situation is not the best, but we'll figure it out.
That's Brianna DeJesus on last night's Season 8 premiere of Teen Mom 2 when she revealed that she considered an abortion after getting pregnant 1 month into a relationship with Lewis that started at a club. Ultimately deciding against it because Lewis was very supportive, but things weren't looking good by the end of the episode as Brianna was told that Lewis might be cheating on her. But now, check out what happened with Janelle last night. Watch.
You shouldn't even be in this house. It's got old in it. You should be gone. Leave right the hotel.
And guess what?
I'll finish cleaning the up.
Go in a hotel with Kaiser. That's going to be so much fun.
Leave him here.
Like I said, I don't have anyone's help.
Oh my goodness, one of our favorite teen moms was struggling with a lot last night, from dealing with drama with her mom to trying to move out of her home, which led to a big fight between her and her fiance. Now, Janelle had a very emotional moment when she was very upset and vulnerable over, quote, always being alone. Now, another teen mom had a bittersweet moment when she finalized her divorce with her ex. Check this out.
Something.
Hello?
Hey, what
you doing? You already late.
Yeah, I was just telling you that we're officially divorced.
Official?
Yeah, official.
Well, I'm gonna have a party, so bye.
Teen Mom Kaylin was so happy in last night's episode over making her separation from ex Javi official, but it wasn't all happiness for the two later on when Javi discovered that he may be facing deployment with the U.S. Air Force. Well, guys, it definitely looks like we've got a whole season of Teen Mom drama to look forward to. Teen Mom 2 airs Mondays on MTV. Now, watch this.
Call if you need me, call if you don't, call if you love me, call if you won't, call
Now that's Bella Thorne's new single, Just Call, with DJ and producer Prince Fox. Bella and Fox making the rounds, promoting their new music collaboration that has exploded up the viral charts. Bella continuing to face questions surrounding her relationship with reality star Scott Disick. When she sat down with me, she cleared up one looming report about the possibility of a new reality show starring her and Scott. Watch what she says. There have been rumors swirling that you and him might be doing a reality show. What is the likelihood of the two of you doing a reality show together?
Okay, first of all,
there it is.
I heard this one the other day in an interview, and I had not heard of this before. I think that would be so funny. Like, that would actually be hilarious, because when Scott and I go back and forth and we're like funny bickering, it's so funny. Like, Lo just dies. She has like the best time watching it. So that would actually be hilarious. Yeah, no, nobody contacted me about that.
This
so
reality show?
Unless he's got some cameras rolling around that I don't know
about. All right, that's it. And I'm not asking a follow-up question. I just know that he just texted you, so you guys seem to be on good terms. That's all.
Got to put that out there that he just texted me. Look at you, put that right out there.
Seems like you're on good terms.
We are.
Okay, good. Bella Thorne and Scott Disick made headlines back in May when they were spotted canoodling at the Cannes Film Festival before Bella jetted out of Cannes, telling Complex in an interview that Disick's partying was too hardcore. But the two have continued to hang out, a source telling People in June that, quote, they're just hanging out, hooking up, and having fun. And back to the music a bit there. She is working with Prince Fox on new music as well.
Nice.
She's got a lot more music coming
out. All right.
So.
Well, let's check in with Facebook Live in honor of hashtag #IMomSoHard, Kristen Hensley and Jen Smedley being with us today. We want to know your funniest mom moment. Hi, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
Hi. Are we looking really natural?
Great.
We were watching the TV like this.
So on Facebook, Samantha says, my mom created the PMS Club, the Partying Mother Society. So pretty much every moment was funny and ridiculous. What do you think about the PMS Club?
I think I want to be a member.
I know, I want to be president. That's how
come over.
All of my strong suits combined into one. I really like that.
No one PMS is harder than me, so I feel like I should be there.
True. Wait, she actually...
I might like punch something, but that's fine.
Yeah, she actually, her husband says that you don't only have PMS, you have like...
I have premenstrual syndrome, I have postmenstrual syndrome, I have menstrual syndrome, and then I'm nice for 2 days.
All right, ladies, well, we cannot wait to talk more about all of these things. Guys, keep the Facebook comments coming in. We're going to have more of those later on. But first, Andrea, more trending news for us today.
Yes, Jeremy, that is correct. We are kicking off Star Trek with some baby news this morning. Lots of babies. Jessica Alba is expecting baby number 3. The actress and the Honest Company co-founder announced her pregnancy in an adorable Instagram post on Monday, captioning the video, Cash and I are officially going to be outnumbered, adding the hashtags baby on board, and here we go again. Alba, who already has 2 girls, 9-year-old Honor and 5.5-year-old Haven, opened up to people about her parenting skills earlier this year, sharing, I don't try to pretend like I have all the answers, and I certainly don't think I'm perfect. So when the kids say something, instead of me being so reactive, I think about how I can be better. Well, congrats to Jessica and her family. Well, guys, it's a Platoon reunion. Johnny Depp, Charlie Sheen, and Kevin Dillon celebrated the 30th anniversary of their Oscar-winning film, gathering at Depp's Hollywood Hills home in Los Angeles on Sunday. Although the war drama premiered on December 24th, 1986, it appears it's never too late for a get-together among former co-stars. Director Oliver Stone, who snagged Best Picture and Best Director at the 1987 Oscars, opened up to Entertainment Weekly about the cast, saying this, I think Charlie Sheen did a great job. He was perfect for the movie. He conveys the horror of the place. I like his performance. As for then rising star Johnny Depp, who was only 22 at the time of the film, Stone says he knew the actor had something special, revealing this. Johnny Depp was a great-looking kid. He was considered for other roles, but I didn't think he was quite ready at that time to play Charlie's role. We got to know each other pretty well in the jungle, and I really thought he was going places. He was shy. I think it was before Jump Street. Well, gotta love that behind-the-scenes scoop. All right, now watch this.
Do you still love me?
I mean, that's
Huh?
it's a rough question.
Yeah. It's cool.
I just don't get it.
Get what?
Why do you love me now?
Why do I love you now?
Yeah.
I loved you then.
Yeah, but like,
I love you
you
now.
loved other people then.
It was lust. It was stupid. It was
why?
selfish.
And why? Why her?
I was at a party, and there was a girl there that was dressed up as Tinkerbell, a sexy Tinkerbell. And I said, hell with it. Took her home. Yeah, I messed up.
How the f was that lust?
Stop.
That was lust.
Let me explain to you.
No, I want to know why that was lust. I want to know.
Hey, calm down. Let me explain to you real quick, okay? It wasn't that I picked somebody. I did not pick somebody. I was in the moment. I was drunk. It was lust. I was just horny. It was time to get laid. It was time to get laid. Yes, I'm being honest with you. I felt like that.
What the f? Like, seriously, what the f?
I didn't want to lose you.
Why? Why not, though? Because I wasn't you. So why did you want me around? Because you just liked having your cuddle buddy? Like what? You like the validation?
Oh boy, that's an exclusive sneak peek of Bravo's brand new series, A Night with My Ex. The reality show, which explores the complicated idea of spending one night with an ex-partner, premieres tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern with an encore presentation airing at 10:30 p.m. on air and online through Twitter and Facebook Live. And guys, don't worry, if you have lots of opinions on this topic, Bravo will be asking viewers what you would say to your ex, and some of the best answers and tweets will be featured on screen in real time. That could be dangerous. Cannot wait to tune in. And speaking of reality shows, take a look at this.
Okay, we're not gonna get along, I feel like. I don't want to hang out. No. I don't want to go out to dinner with someone that, like, anything I say, you're attacking me about it. You would understand the severity of it. I don't have, like...
Wow. Your mom said I had a bright light. Maybe you should talk to her a little bit.
Okay, well, she also said you're a lost soul.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yikes! So things were getting intense on last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Orange County between Shannon Beador and returning housewife Lydia McLaughlin, after Lydia compared her to fellow housewife Vicki Gunvalson and said her mom called her a lost soul. Well, we have an exclusive with Lydia and her mom this morning, fan favorite Judy, of course, talking to us all about that epic housewives throwdown and if she'd like to say anything to Shannon now. Take a look at this.
No, totally no regrets. And I feel like, in a way, we're all lost souls, and we're just trying to shine our light in that darkness, so.
You actually love Shannon.
I do. I mean, I met her, and I'm like, oh, my God, we're so simpatico. You're so awesome. I just, when I, because I watched 2 episodes. That's all I could watch. Like she said, it's very difficult to watch when you're not on it. But I just thought she was so awesome, and I totally related to her in every way. The feng shui thing, a little bit too much for me. Like, I don't need 9 orange. But I mean, anyway, I love her. I think she's cool.
And right here we are. Is there any message that you have for Shannon now that we're here?
Well, I would just say to Shannon, I think you're awesome, and we're all lost souls, so I didn't, no offense.
Don't take it personally. Yeah. And of course, you're of course,
and I gotta side with my daughter. Come on, if she says she's mean, then she's mean.
Yeah. There you go.
She's a mean witch.
What is this confetti you have?
Yeah, what's the confetti?
Well, I have moved on a little bit from fairy dust because, guys, it's very insidious. It gets everywhere. Yeah. People like even Shannon, don't fairy dust me, but confetti.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. You can
It's always a party. I love it.
Confetti for everyone. And those are your Star Tracks for today.
All right, guys, stay with us. Bachelorette Rachel sends a suitor home after telling him she's falling in love with him. We are recapping all the drama with Olivia Caridi, and we're sitting down with the hilarious moms whose viral videos have been viewed over 100 million times. Stick around.
This is King Cutie in people. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo, one George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
It's Kristen Bell's 37th birthday today, and we are celebrating by taking a look back at the star's most adorable moments with hubby Dax Shepard. We seriously cannot get enough of these two, and you will soon see why. Take a look.
In our household, we have a rule that Dax made up where it's your birthday until you decide it's not your birthday anymore.
You're a lovely lady. Can I call you a lady, Kristen Bell?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. The greatest thing that's ever happened to me, Kristen Bell.
I'm here for a proposal at the end, and Peter, he's still hesitating.
I have walls up, for sure, with Rachel. I haven't figured out when those walls will come down.
And later.
All 5 of us haven't been under the same roof in 8 or 9 years. I'm equally nervous for myself and Rachel walking into the situation. Do you think you stepped in after Mom passed away?
Yes.
I personally felt abandoned.
When you're coming out and making such bold statements.
How is that a bold statement when it's true?
Meeting the parents is hard. Meeting 4 sets of parents is even harder, to say the least. That's exactly what Rachel had to do on last night's Bachelorette, which is our Toyota People Pick of the day.
Yes, and back breaking it all down with us is season 20 Bachelor cast member Olivia
Caridi. We figured we would give you a big old intro like that. Rachel's first hometown visit was in Baltimore with Eric. This was the first time Eric had ever brought a girl home. Watch.
I've been running from love my whole life.
Wow.
Now that I've grown and I'm evolved, I understand it, and I'm not running no more. And it just feels good to be here with my family, and I just want to say thank you to everyone, because you all play a vital part in my life, good, bad, happy, sad, and y'all made me who I am today.
He's so sweet.
It's a nice family.
Yeah, but what did you think of Eric after this hometown visit and his whole family in general?
They were my favorite hometown of all. I thought his family was awesome, but I just feel like he's still not far enough in the game.
So do you think this increases his chances of getting the rose, the final rose?
No,
not
absolutely
at all.
not.
You were saying, like, you think they're best friends?
I think they're best friends.
Yeah.
They have BFF vibes. I think she gets along really well with his family, and maybe like she can invite him to her wedding, but I don't see them walking down the aisle together. No.
Yeah, right. Not exactly.
Yeah, but great family. Great family.
From Baltimore, Rachel headed down to Miami, where she had her hometown visit with Brian and his whole family, leading to this moment with Brian's mom. Take a look.
You are marrying the family too.
I want the same thing. Like, I would want him to marry into my family, too.
If a woman wants to take the husband from the family, she can do it. Because some women want the only for themselves.
No.
And of course, if he's happy, I'm happy. If not, I'll kill you.
She's a force. She is a force. Olivia,
You think she's joking, but then you're not.
Yeah, then you're not so sure.
She was not joking.
If you were dating Brian, would his mom Olga, would that be a deal breaker for you if someone with that strong?
I would never go near that. It's sorry, but that's
a lot
a
to deal
family
with.
member eventually, and someone that you're gonna marry into potentially.
But as long as you're on good terms.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Brian flat out tells Rachel he's in love with her. We all know that she is obsessed with him.
Oh,
Do you
totally.
think that Rachel will be willing to have Olga as her mother-in-law for the rest of her life if she can have Brian?
I mean, Rachel's so obsessed with Brian at this
Obsessed.
point. Like, it's rough. I'm like, wow, okay, cool. They can't get away from each other, but I don't think she cares.
I just can't tell if she's obsessed with Brian enough to keep him for like fantasy
Oh, I
suites
think
or
so.
all the way through. No, seriously, I mean, you know,
You think she just wants to go into the bed?
I think Brian has a great deal of sex appeal, and that's according to my
does.
wife and every woman I know. From sunny Miami, Rachel headed north to beautiful Madison, Wisconsin, where she hung out with Peter and his family. She also got a chance to ask his mom, Lynn, if Peter is ready for marriage. Watch this.
I think he is ready to start a family and to have somebody in his life to share all of these growth things with. Is it, here's a ring and I want to propose to you? Not necessarily. It's commitment to a person, and it may not be a marriage yet.
Okay, so Lynn doesn't seem super confident that Peter would be ready for marriage. How do you think Rachel's feeling after her time in Wisconsin?
I think Rachel wanted to hear, yes, he's ready for marriage, he's ready to go. So I feel like this was a little defeating for her. I think his mom wants reassurance that he is the one. And Rachel can't give that, you know? And so she's not gonna throw out there, oh, he's ready, he can't wait. Like, she's protecting her son, I think.
Andrea is contractually obligated to say Wisconsin with a Wisconsin accent.
Wisconsin.
Okay, there we go.
They went to Wisconsin.
Anytime that's just part of, thank you, we had to satisfy the contract. So after seeing these dates, who do you think has the best chance of ending up engaged to Rachel at this point?
I think Brian.
Yeah.
I think she's obsessed with Brian.
All right.
And
I agree.
I do worry a little bit that their connection might be physical first and maybe not friendship based as much, which I think
there is no doubt about that.
Yeah. Did anyone doubt that?
Yeah.
But I think they're obsessed with each other, and this show moves so fast, and I think they have developed like that intense chemistry very quickly.
Sort of enough of a wave to carry.
Yeah.
Well, sadly, Dean is no longer in the running. Rachel went to Aspen, Colorado for a very emotional meeting with Dean and his family. It did not go great for Dean. Take a look at this.
You've admitted to not being there.
Absolutely.
So how's that a bold statement when it's true?
Well, fine, because you're still living there. Obviously, you still got one foot stuck in the past.
Yeah, okay, fine. All right, I give up.
My good blessings, Dean. And I do wish you the best here, even if you
Dad, I love you there. I love you regardless.
There is so much going on here. This was the first time in 2 years that Dean had really spoken to his dad.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing surrounding issues since his mother died. What did you feel, you know, watching Dean go through that kind of situation?
I felt uncomfy.
Yeah, very uncomfy.
Look, we all have family is hard. I have my own issues with my family. I wouldn't want people seeing mine. I didn't feel comfortable seeing his firsthand. I thought that was something that would have been great for them to do off camera together. And I didn't think millions of people should have been watching it.
I think the dad felt the same way.
Yeah, you really felt for Dean and his family watching this. And I agree with you. It was very
I hope that it
uncomfortable.
worked out in their benefit, having that conversation.
Right.
Who knows where they are now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you hope it broke the ice, right?
Yeah, I felt kind of weird watching that.
Well, after trying to smooth things over with Dean's dad, Rachel comforted an emotional Dean who told her he was falling in love with her, and she responded that she was falling in love with him too. Were you surprised that Dean still got sent home after she admitted this?
I mean, you'd think if you told someone you love them, the next step isn't dumping them. So yeah, I was a little surprised. Yeah, poor Dean. But Dean won a lot of people over last night, so I think he's good.
Yeah, there's some stuff in the future for him. There's lots of Bachelor franchises to partake in.
And even enough ladies lining up.
There were a couple of people saying, okay, you could be the next Bachelor. I'd be happy with that.
So Dean said that he doesn't feel like she meant it since she didn't give him a rose, the whole love thing. Was it wrong of her to say, I love you? I mean, look, you've been in the situation on the show. You know that kind of comes out and people say it.
I don't think anyone should ever say that. I think there are so many ways to break up with people. Saying I love you but no is probably not one of the ways that it should happen.
All right.
So.
Yeah.
Well, Olivia,
yeah,
thank you so much.
Yeah, Olivia, it's great to see you. Olivia and Andrea will actually be in line for Dean very soon. Dean, open up your DMs.
No, she wants Peter.
You could have him. I want
Whatever,
him.
we all know.
All right, you guys also make sure to listen to Olivia's podcast, Mouthing Off, and watch ABC's The Bachelorette, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift, and Sarah Jessica Parker, and Liam Hemsworth. This is Jared Leto in People, photobombing Anne Hathaway, and Reese sneaking one in on Sophia and Joe. This is Dustin Hoffman, photobombing the dame herself, Judi Dench, proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
The expectant mother who told media she had lost her baby when her gender reveal party turned into a deadly mass shooting was never actually pregnant, according to police. 21-year-old Cheyenne Willis was one of the 9 people shot at her party on July 8th when 2 people opened fire on the group as they watched a movie. One attendee, 21-year-old Autumn Garrett, died. Willis was shot in the leg. After being released from the hospital, Willis told local media she had lost her baby. Now, Coleraine Township police say Willis was never pregnant. Police spokesman James Love telling People, quote, as ridiculous as it might be, it's not a crime to lie. It's not a crime to have a party over that lie. Now, if she lied and put everyone in the danger, of course, the shooters would be the main focus, but to press charges would be a decision up to the local prosecutors. And police say that the suspects involved in the shooting entered through the front door, though it's still unclear if they forced their way in or if they were invited to the party. Along with the fatality, 5 other adults and 3 kids were also shot and wounded. According to authorities, Autumn Garrett was found dead at the scene when police arrived after the shooting. She had been shot multiple times. A GoFundMe page has been launched for her family, and anyone with information on the case is urged to call police or Crime Stoppers at the numbers seen below.
I set out to do the pilot, and thinking if I do one of these, it would be great. Yeah. So we're like 26 into it now.
That's incredible.
I love the thought of it. I love the creativity. I love our team, writers. Our cast could not be more incredible, and it's one of the funnest things I've ever done in my life.
That's Billy Ray Cyrus talking about his hit CMT show, Still the King. The country star is having a blast playing the hilarious Vernon Brown. He's a musician who's determined to get his stardom back, all while trying to maintain a relationship with his daughter and her mother. Still the King airs Tuesday nights, and we've got an exclusive sneak peek at tonight's episode. Watch this.
Fun. It was fun. It was fun.
$200.
Oh,
Then half of the bar, $30 for wait staff and kitchen, leaves a total of $70. Minus that $65 bar tab you rung up, leaves a total of $5.
All right. Look at that. Vernon Brown getting paid. I told you you'd be back on top. Told you.
Gracias.
Wow. Thanks. Federal coupon. Attaboy. Good job. We're a working band.
Slightly above rock bottom, I guess.
And you want to know what's really sexy? Joy. That's what I think. Get out of the water! You don't have an adult with you! You can't discipline in this. You're wearing your underpants underneath this.
Well, yeah, because I don't want to buy this.
That's a clip of Kristen Hensley and Jen Smedley's hilarious viral smash hit, I Swimsuit So Hard. The comedy duo and moms who regularly post videos online have taken their show on the road, and we're so excited to be drinking vino and talking parenting with you guys now. I have a similar video of myself in my bathing suit.
Which I hope we never see.
Roll clip.
Yeah, so cheers. Okay, your I Swimsuit So Hard video has been viewed over 18 million times. Did you ever think that many people would see you in bathing suits?
No.
I didn't know there were that many people in the world.
I don't know what hurts my feelings more, that they saw it or that they thought it was really funny.
We keep thinking it's like
I thought it was like an audition for
calendar offers to
Right, like when I walked up to you guys and said, "Oh gosh, that video is so funny." Like, wait, where's the humor in this?
I was like, I was doing my best work. I mean,
right there, there it is. Overall, your videos, have been viewed over 100 million times. Really impressive. Before you guys blew up in popularity, though, Kristen, you actually had your personal phone number on your website. I understand that there were some very interesting late night phone calls and things that happened.
Yes,
or early morning, depends on how you look at it.
Right.
We are not social media gurus. We didn't know how it all worked. So we created this Facebook page, and I thought, well, it said put a contact number, so I did. And then
can we say her name?
I'm gonna just say the first part of her name just in case. But at 4 a.m. I got a call, and I thought somebody had died, because that's what happens at 4 a.m. So I get on the call, and I'm like, oh God, somebody's
or they
down,
need bailed out,
or they need bailed out. Somebody's in jail. And so I get on the phone and I hear, "Hi, it's Kristen from My Mom So Hard. This is Ginger Ann, and I'm calling from North Carolina, and you guys are coming up on my feed too much, and I want to unfriend you."
Oh my goodness.
She was calling for IT advice.
IT help. So I said, "You know what, ma'am? I'm happy to help you, but it's 4 a.m. here." And she goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You know what? Take a couple hours, call me at 7.
Well, cheers to diligence and handling problems and issues that arise.
Yeah, so now you ladies are traveling the country in a bus with your faces on the side of it, advertising your live I Mom So Hard show. How do your kids feel about your success? What do they think about all of this?
They don't think about it.
They don't think about it.
They have exactly the same demands that they always have.
Yeah. Listen, they're just happy that the hotels have a pool, and it does not have to be a nice pool.
Okay, right.
Literally.
No, just a place to get in.
Care about as a kid.
Oh, absolutely. I still care about that, honestly.
I mean, honestly, do you remember, like, as a kid, you were like, whoa, this Holiday Inn's awesome.
Yeah, look at the pool.
You look at the pool, you come out and your eyes are like bloodshot from all the chlorine. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
They think it's neat, there's a big picture, and then they move on and
that's it.
disgruntled.
You both have 2 kids. Kristen, your kids Finn and Eleanor are 4 years old, and Jen, your kids Dashiell and Delilah are 4 and 2. What is making these videos and interacting with the fans taught you about parenting?
Taught us?
Oh my gosh. Well, that we're all in the same boat, that's for sure. Like, we commiserated with each other when we started doing this, and like cracked each other up. We were like, we can't be the only ones who feel this way. And so after putting the videos up, we've learned like we're not alone. Everybody thinks it's hard.
That's the thing. You're connecting to like familiar territory for I think any parent, whether it's moms or just parents in general. I mean, I'm not a mom, I'm a dad, and I'm watching. I'm like, yeah, I get that. Like that, a lot of what happens
I think
makes
everybody's
sense.
feeling a little tired of like perfection and this idea of perfection. So we just wanted to show that like what it's like not to be perfect, i.e. the swimming suit video.
All right, guys. Now look, we're about halfway through summer. Every parent knows the mixed blessing of having the kids off school for several months. So we want to get your take on what you call the 3 stages of mom summer madness.
Yes.
Right?
So you say summer is for moms. Start with high hopes.
Oh yeah.
You know, you start this summer and you're like, guys, I have so many activities ready.
Real romantic visions
glitter,
of what's going to happen.
Lots of pictures with fans in our hair, open mouth smiles.
All smiles. And then Jen, stage 2 of Mom Summer Madness is where we are now, the Midsummer Meltdown. Talk to us about stage 2.
It's when the honeymoon's over.
Yeah.
And you're ready for them to go back to school. You love them, but something's got to give.
It's like a family member that stays too long.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm ready for you to go home. They're ready to be home. We like each other when there's a little distance.
Okay.
And then
supreme boredom.
Yeah.
And then the last stage is the final countdown to the kids going back to school. Explain.
Well, you don't want to be so happy, but you're so happy.
I think like for moms, a good way to look forward to it is, you know how you have those like advent calendars at Christmas?
Yeah, right.
Kids, you can like punch out the chocolate.
Like the countdown?
Yeah, moms should make an advent calendar, how many days back to school, and like have a punch out with a wine glass.
Yeah, like
I think that's a great idea.
Like,
cheers to the punch out.
Hey, cheers to you.
We're just looking for reasons at this point. Okay, before we let you guys go, let's check in with Facebook Live one more time. Some funny mom moments. Of course, Mary said, my super Latin mom wanted to have a woman hold my baby upside down to, quote, reposition his brain due to crying. Good idea, bad idea?
well, we don't give advice, but if it worked, I'd try it. My husband would hold me upside down to get me to stop crying.
Harley says, my funniest moment with my mom involves her sleepwalking and declaring, quote, there's something fishy going on.
That sounds kind of vaguely familiar, but weird. I don't know. You come up with weird things to do. What? No?
Well, the person was sleepwalking and said, I believe that because my husband gets sleep drunk. Do you know what that is?
Oh, okay. No.
He'll like wake me up in the middle of the night. Yeah, going like, there's a spider on your face. And he has no idea he's saying it or anything. So, and my son does it too, which is.
All right. Jules said, my daughter could not properly say hungry for months. She said horny, so embarrassing in public situations. Thankfully, she just turned 4 and the phase is over. Kids do stuff like that all the time, right?
No, we had one. It was very unfortunate. Our daughter had a hard time saying the word fork.
Oh, right. So we see where that went.
We use that at parties.
Yeah, right. Like, what's
that was the greatest thing to hear the sweetest.
I have no idea what
little baby voice saying it.
And Sam wants to know how you guys get some me time during your crazy days.
What is me time?
Yeah, right.
The definition of that.
What is
certainly not using the restroom by yourself.
No.
Yeah. We don't.
We don't. This is about as good. Well.
Cheers to this me time right here. Me time happening as we speak. Kristen and Jen, thank you so much.
Thank
we love hearing from you guys.
Thanks for having
The Mom's Night Out Summer Break Tours. Next stop is here in New York City. Wow, tomorrow, one little sip.
Woo!
Tomorrow night, head to imomsohard.com for tickets and all their tour dates.
Yay!
Woo! And guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to catch us again tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We talked to Harry Styles about his role in the new summer hit, Dunkirk. Plus, superstar boy band Why Don't We is answering your fan questions.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. And for now, we leave you with one last thing from Billy Ray Cyrus.
See you
Enjoy.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Billy Ray Cyrus, and this is One Last Thing. The last song I had stuck in my head was Hey Jude.
Hey Jude.
I was on the Beatles channel just a little bit ago, and I was telling them I had the honor of being part of the 50-year anniversary of the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl. Dave Stewart was the band director and the leader, and just came out there as the legend he is and rocked that place. And being a part of that 50-year anniversary at Hollywood Bowl with Dave Stewart, and we sang Hey Jude. The last show I binge watched was just a couple days ago. Andy Griffith reruns. Mayberry, you can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong with that stuff. And I didn't even plan. I said I'm going to allow myself to watch one, and I ended up being about 4.5 hours deep into it, and just couldn't turn it off. Man, last family vacation. Golly, man. Every time I can't think of one for me, but I think of that Chevy Chase movie, The Original Vacation, is one of the best movies in history.